back! I'm Paco with from the What from your pocket. And guys, 66% of you are not subscribed. So guys, please subscribe. Hit the like button and also hit that notification bell and share. And so guys, from the last party, Izuku is basically, well, he has fought a xenomorph. He's basically beaten a xenomorph. And so guys, after that, he's now been put into the camps. And now we continue off of there. After a few days of being in the camps, Izuku Midoriya is now walking around the camp, which is more like a small village, if anything. And everyone's looking at him, since he's very different as he goes into this little building. He sits down as the woman walks up. Is like, "Need anything? I would like to have something. I'd like to have a meal. What would you like? What's so special today? Something that the hunters caught today. I'll have that. I gotta eat something, especially what I'm gonna be hunting for today." All right. As another man walks up, "Hello. Is the seat taken?" "No, it's not." This man sits down. "So, you've been here for a couple days now, huh? Besides, what is this place anyway?" "All I've been doing has been." Wait, you don't know?" "No, I've been here for a few days, but mostly I've been hunting." "Besides, what is this place?" Well, it's basically for those who have met the split lips. Well, how do I put it? Their expectations. As Izuku just raises an eyebrow. The gear you're wearing, well, some people here have that gear, well, similar, but it's mostly inherited. Yeah, most of us, well, practically everyone here is related to someone who at least killed a yautja or killed a xenomorph, either by, well, mostly by purpose. And you, I was raised here, same as my mother, and well, that's as far as I can get. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So, since you've been here, you know any good hunting spots? Mainly for those with big prey. Only large predators. Like, we got this. Come on, spit it out. I can't really describe it. It's like it's a feline that can camouflage. Really? That, and as well, it's very fast, but its natural color is red, and it has 8 eyes. Really? That's the landing to apex. Well, the apex is a xenomorph. Really? Yeah. Once in a while, they would actually launch a xenomorph around here. Once in a while, see if we can stay on our toes. Darn split lips. Really? Is that what you guys call them? We always called them split lips. That just reminds me of something back home. I gotta ask, what is Earth like? What's Earth like? Well, I've read some books here. It's an agricultural planet. It has wide open fields, well, some of it, large buildings, but what is it like? Like the air. It's a lot lighter. Much lighter. The gravity is Not as strong, but if you got caught off guard, you will fall on your face. What about the animals? Man, you're asking a lot of questions. Look, I've been so far, I've been raised here. I've only been off world once in a while, namely so I can get my mark. But and to also earn my worth to stay here. But yeah, wait, we mean earn your worth? Once every 2, 3, maybe even 5 years, well, the yautjas, or as we call them here, the split lips, they would basically pick a couple people, namely those who either don't do as much or aren't seen as worthy to be in these settlements. So they would take us off world, namely to a dangerous planet, and if we would survive, they'd take us back here and we earn our worth until the next time they pick. It's unlikely you're gonna have that kind of thing happen to you. And why is that? Well, you're marked. You killed a xenomorph. Well, yeah. How do you know? Because that marking comes from one of their claws. I can recognize the joint part. Well, they kind of have a stamp. Namely, for people like me, if they use a stamp, they would secrete it in the acid of the xenomorph, but not use a claw. And it would mark it on our heads, as he shows off his. Then what did you kill? I killed a Viriton. It was an annoying creature. It was a more of an accidental thing. It nearly killed me with its talons. As he starts grabbing his neck. But Split Lips saw it as worthy to get marked. I don't believe I was. It was mostly a purified accident. I know about those who do have my mark. Those ones are considered very special. Those ones, well, they get a certain amount of gear. Some from the yautja themselves. But I can also tell you're wearing more advanced versions of that. You most likely killed the yautja. And how can you tell? The wrist blades. They rarely, if not ever, give it to the hunters. Ever. Only way to get those is if you kill one and claim the wrist blades and their gear as well trophies. That is literally the only way that these ones would ever actually allow you to have those. That and also your smart disc. You definitely killed one. Yeah, I killed me an elite. As the kid's eyes open. You killed an elite? Well, that and several others that were. Well, they were going to be blooded soon. But you killed an elite. What was it like? Well, I nearly died. And I lost a friend. That does happen. Especially in this cruel galaxy. Yeah. So, how did I get in this little hunter group? You're most likely to get accepted really easily in with your little mark on your head. Especially with the gear you're wearing. Hint of advice: if they ask to quote unquote borrow some of your gear, don't let them. That gear is practically sacred, especially to some yautjas, including young bloods. They really hold their gear very close to their chest. I know. Well, I better get off. Well, I just gotta say, good luck to you. I hope you live a lot longer than, well, some of us. And most likely I will. Ciao. As Izuku just goes off. As he just goes back out there and starts hunting. As the yautjas, as we cut back to the yautjas. So it's been nearly a week now. Yeah, and it seems like he's settling into the camps. Very well. What is a nightshade? I don't think these guys are much worth for him to be in there. Maybe he should be in the more pronounced camps, if you know what I mean. You know, those camps have like a constant rate of them having to, well, to prove their worth to stay in those kind of camps, right? Constantly fighting at least a xenomorph, if nothing less than basically a newborn. True, but he has killed a xenomorph, only one xenomorph, and also an elite, an up-and-coming elite. Yeah, an elite, so up-and-coming. Right after, well, after that little planet was over with, after this little hunt, he was going to get right through the ceremony. Still, it's not very much that high. You know, it's been nearly 30 years since we brought a human to the camps for killing a yautja. Usually, we had to get someone from the camps to do something that miraculous, and usually those ones have spent years, decades even, to get to the level that they are now. But that kid, that human, he has accomplished something more than some young bloods. True, but he's still human. He does have the genes of a yautja. True, he does have that, but that doesn't mean anything. I agree with you, but I think he does deserve, or at least should have a chance to get into the more prestigious camps. Well, when he proves himself and earns his worth, then we'll consider the more prestigious camps. Now, I'm planning for the next hunt. So go. Get your gear ready and go out for another hunt. As you wish. As she leaves. As we cut back to Izuku. Well, I'm gonna time skip. Like a whole month ahead. As, well, it's been a month. Izuku has gotten more prestige, as you can say. He has killed many animals on the planet he is on. And actually has killed an apex predator too of the planet. Actually has like one on his front porch. Well, namely the skull of one. And as so, we cut to him coming back from a hunt with, well, a large cat or a large feline on his back. Is everyone's just, well, looking at him like, here he comes again, the great hunter. Man, the butcher's gonna be pissed again. Well, I think it's quite amazing. He can go out there and hunt one of the biggest animals. Yeah, since he has all that gear with him. I bet without that gear, he would be nothing. You want to bet? Yeah, I want to take a good bet. How about this? The next 3 weeks of How this? 3 weeks of rations. I put down. Oh, 3 weeks works. Are you sure you're not gonna starve? I've been saving up a lot of meat, kid. I've enough. Well, I have enough frozen meat from all of my hunts that can last me at least 3 weeks until I have to wait for my regular amount of rations. Deal. Yes. As we cut to Izuku with the barber, or no, not the barber, the butcher. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, for the love of Pete's sake, bloody!" It's BloodHound to you. Ugh, whatever. But really, another one of these. Ugh. Why does it have to be me? Because you're the only butcher in town. Aren't you a bit of a butcher? I'm more of a skinner, if anything. But you know where to get the right meat from. At least the parts that ain't gonna kill me or give me indigestion or just make me really sick. Ugh. Why am I the only butcher in town? Because no one else wants to do the job. Ugh. This is just fine. He'll be done within the end of the week. Okay, good. As he gets out there. Oh my god. I swear that kids will be getting more prestigious camps by the end of the year. As the two guys from before come to him. Hey, BloodHound, it's Izuku, but whatever. What is it? We made ourselves a little bet. We think you might want to be part of it. What's the bet? I bet that you can't get yourself an Apex, release a Predator, without wearing all that fancy schmancy gear. Really? What is he trying to bet for? 3 weeks worth of rations. 3 weeks? Aren't you insane? You forget I'm as well as a hunter. Yeah, but you catch small stuff. I hunt for the big ones. I go for big game. Yeah, because you got all that smancy gear. Because I killed me a yautja. Yeah, what I heard, you killed some young bloods. Heck, probably even some unblooded. And also an elite. I don't believe one sec of that. I mean, some of us here have actually killed a young yautja before, but most of that's because of accidental things. You know, that they didn't have wrist blades. So you may kill some young bloods, but that doesn't make you a big shot. You know what? I'll take in that. I get half if I win. Sure. I'm about to get 6 weeks of rations on the house. Oh, you're gonna lose. I don't bet on it, kid. I don't lose. We'll get that very soon. And you know what, guys? I'm very tired. I'm gonna end this off here. And I will have another I'll have another part to another what if very soon. I need to catch up. And so guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And 60% of you have not subscribed, so please subscribe and share this video. And see you next time. Have a good day, night, good night, and see you in the next part. Toodles.